This is part 2 of normal videos with disturbing backstories. From YouTubers with a dark past, to disappearances caught on camera, and scary cryptic videos. We'll be talking about all of this and more only in today's video. Starting off this countdown, we have boots made for crushing. So there used to be a YouTube channel called Boots Made for Crushing. It is no longer active. On this main channel, there was this guy who wore big boots and he would stomp on things like inanimate objects. It seemed pretty harmless, right? Well, no. Basically, on his channel, he had a link to his Tumblr. And on his Tumblr, he would share links to his other YouTube account, which was called Boots666. This was a hidden and unlisted account. There, he would post videos where he would stomp on live animals. The videos were unlisted, so only people with the link could watch them. Thankfully, both accounts have been taken down, but it's very disturbing and concerning. Isn't that like one of the warning signs of a serial killer? Like, you know. And at number 9, we have Marina Joyce. Marina Joyce was a pretty popular beauty blogger from London. But in 2006, the videos that she started posting got a little concerning. Fans started to worry about her. It all started with a video titled Date Outfit Ideas. And you can see that in the video, Marina does not seem like herself.
Hey guys, so today I'm advertising Style You and I'm advertising their clothes. So this is me just advertising their clothes, and yeah, I love you guys so much.
She's acting fairly strange, and many people believe that she was being held captive. Out of nowhere, her personality changed.
Hi guys, today I've got my own makeup style on right now, old school, oh yeah.
She went from being quirky and happy, and suddenly her videos were filled with silent stares, and she would often look off of camera as if she was looking at someone. Then in July of 2016, people noticed a gun in the background of one of her makeup tutorials, as if she was again being held hostage, being forced to make these videos.
Why do you whisper? If you're not okay, say hi to everyone who's joining. Hi everyone who's joining!
And in another video, she had bruises all over her arms. And in another one, she said, "Help me."
And this is the dress that I'm wearing.
I really...
Then in 2019, she went missing. She was found 10 days later. But watching those videos, knowing that there was a probability that she was being held hostage or forced to do them, just makes me feel sick. And at number 8, we have Maura Murray. On February 9th of 2004, 21-year-old nursing student Maura Murray disappeared. She packed up her dorm, withdrew money from the bank, and emailed her professors telling them that there was a death in the family and she wouldn't be attending class. But that was a lie. Her family members said that there was no death in the family. On the day she disappeared, she took out $280 and purchased alcohol from the liquor store. She then got in her car and drove off. At 7:27 that night, she got into a car accident. She had driven the car into a tree. Police were at the scene at 7:45, but Maura was nowhere to be seen. She fled. To this day, no one knows where she is or why she left. Then in 2016, a video was uploaded to YouTube by a user called Maura Murray Loves Me, and it was titled Where I Put Maura. It's a video of a strange and abandoned looking farm. A lot of people think that this video was made by Maura's kidnapper. And at number 7, we have Deeper. So there's this YouTube channel out there called Deeper, and it posts some pretty weird and cryptic videos. He posts videos of clips from abandoned forest areas to strange dark houses, and it's always unclear where this person is, but the locations are always really freaky. And the footage is edited with creepy music or sounds of radio static over it. Here's where it gets creepier. At the end of some videos, there appears to be some kind of code, and people have actually been able to crack these codes. When they cracked the codes, it has led them to various unsolved real-life cases, like disappearances.
That may not seem to make much sense right now, but the title 25 was actually a hint that this was a Caesar cipher and to use key 25 to decrypt it. Once translated, it reads Darcy Anderson, yet another murder victim from Colorado who was killed in the 1980s.
Theory goes that whoever is behind this channel is also responsible for their disappearances, and it's kind of like taunting the police. And at number 6, we have the baby monitor. So this mom was watching her cute, adorable baby, toss and turn in its crib when she saw something very ghostly on the camera. No one else was in that room. When she rushed into the room, no one was there. So what is this creepy figure that was watching her baby? We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with clip 095. Back in 2011, a YouTube channel titled Found on the Tape uploaded some pretty bizarre videos. The first video was titled Clip 095. It's a 40-second video that was filmed in all black and white. It's just a bunch of random clips put together, like a weird figure of a man and a group of people and a cassette player. Then, a little while later, there was another video that was uploaded. The video titled was Clip 095. And this was pretty disturbing. This video is 35 seconds long and features a hobbling creature in a mask and other messed up things. Now, I don't know if you saw it, but there's a coded message that was featured in that video. Here's where it gets strange. Someone decoded the message and apparently it gave them an email address. Once you emailed it, you got an automated reply with more cryptic messages. If you decoded those, it would take you to some files for you to download. And they said that the content was very disturbing. The content is no longer available, but people are weirded out by this. What is this channel and what was the point of all those cryptic messages? And at number 4, we have Brian Draper. On September 22nd of 2006, Casey Jo Stoddard was killed at her aunt's house by her 2 friends and school classmates, Brian Draper and Tori Admick. That night, Casey invited her boyfriend and those 2 guys over to her house to watch a movie. When the movie was done, the 2 boys left her house, but unlocked the basement door before leaving. That way, they could re-enter her house later that night. Cassie was house-sitting for her aunt. They then snuck into the house and took her life. This video was taken a day before they took her life, and then right after.
There should be no law against killing people. I know it's a wrong thing, but hell, you restrict somebody from it, they're gonna want it more.
We know there's lots of doors. There's lots of places to hide. I locked the back doors. It's all locked. I just killed Cassie. We just left her house. This is not a fucking joke.
I'm shaking.
I stabbed her in the throat and I saw her lifeless body just disappear. Dude, I just killed Cassie.
It's very hard to sit through and watch. And police actually used this video as evidence to convict the 2 of the crime. In at number 3, we have the Detour. This footage was filmed in 2006 and features 2 young guys driving along a dark road at night. At one point, they decide to take a detour in the forest. And that's when things start to get strange for them. What's worse is that this is the last footage of them. It showcases their final moments because they were never seen again. After they were driving for a while, they got lost and they decided to get out of their car and walk around the woods. That's when they started to hear weird noises off in the distance. While we never get a clear shot of this animal, it sounds like a goat or pig. The final moments of the video show the beast chasing them as they try to get back to their car. In at number 2, we have the Station Nightclub fire. On the evening of February 20th of 2003, a fire broke out at a nightclub. More than 100 people were engulfed in the flames, including one of the guitarists that was playing that night. This video was taken by someone that witnessed this tragic event. It was then posted on YouTube as a PSA of how quickly fire can spread and how you have to remain calm. So the fire was caused by some pyrotechnics. It then ignited some acoustic foam, and then the fire spread very fast. In the video, you can see the fire getting worse and worse every second, and you can see the smoke getting heavier and heavier. Sadly, a lot of people there passed away that night because everyone rushed towards the exit and were pushing each other, so it created a human pileup. If they had remained calm and just walked out in an orderly fashion, most of the people would have survived that night. And in our number one spot today, we have Elliott Rodger. Elliott Rodger was a YouTuber who went on a killing spree before taking his own life on May 23rd of 2014. The day before this, he uploaded a video to YouTube titled Elliott Rodger's Retribution. In the video, he talks about his plan and what he's going to do.
It's the day of retribution. The day in which I will have my revenge against humanity, against all of you.
At one point in the video, he says, and I quote, "You forced me to suffer all my life, and now I'll force you all to suffer. I've waited a long time for this. I'll give you exactly what you deserve, all of you." On the day of attacks, he killed 6 people and injured 13.
I will slaughter every single spoiled, stuck-up, blonde I see inside there.
Apparently he did this because women weren't attracted to him, and he was jealous that other men were being sexually active and he wasn't. Alright folks, that's all for today's video. I know it's a pretty heavy video, but you all wanted part 2. So if you want part 3, you know the drill. Let me know in the comments below. Also smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll show you what I wanna show you. Bye.